Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parbrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shri Gangai Nathay Namah. Jai Shri Gurudev, Jai Shri Dada Gurudev. Jai Shri Gurudev to all of you. Let's start our today's session, Guru Siyag Siddha on Guru Siyag Siddha. As you know, Gurudev Shri Ramlal ji Siyag, Gurudev Shri Ramlal ji Siyag initiate his disciples with mantra diksha. Anyone, anywhere, in any country, any religion, any caste can be a disciple of Shri Gurudev Ramlal ji Siyag. He does not differentiate among humans. He says, whoever listens the divine mantra in my voice and meditate on my picture, I accept him as my disciple and I help him to ascend on the path of spirituality. Anybody who takes initiation from Gurudev Ramlal ji Siyag has two works to do. First, the continuous chanting of the divine mantra which Gurudev gives. 3 words mantra, very simple mantra. You need to chant that mantra all time possible. Second thing, you need to meditate on Gurudev's picture on your forehead 2 times in a day, in the morning and in the evening. You must be fully surrendered and have full faith in Gurudev's capability that he can help you to ascend spiritually, and he can liberate you from all your diseases. It might be mental disease, it might be physical, or maybe a spiritual disease. There are only 3 types of diseases any human being can be suffered from. Gurudev liberates you from all kind of diseases and bring peace in your life. That is eternal peace. The disciple who recites this mantra and ascends spiritually enjoys blissful life. So if you want to initiate into Guru Siyag Siddha and need more information about Guru Siyag Siddha, you can read the book written by Gurudev, A Religious Revolution in the World. You can comment in the comment box and I will share the link with you. You can have that book as a PDF. Take out the printouts and read it. We have also done video sessions. First 12 sessions of these English sessions are on religious revolution in the world. You can follow those video sessions also. I have also given my experiences wherever it was needed to explain some particular point or paragraph or a chapter. So you can follow those 12 sessions for better understanding of Guru Siyag Siddha. You will have complete information about Guru Siyag Siddha. Second book which is written by Gurudev Ramlal ji Siyag is the Prophecies from the Holy Bible. This is the most important book and the book of realization. When disciple do meditation and continuous mental chanting, he experiences few realizations about Gurudev and about his missions. If he is well aware of Bible and Holy Christ's teaching, he can correlate his experiences. Gurudev's mission is to awaken entire humankind. Specifically, his mission is to awake the people, those are from the west of the world. Once they are awakened, the whole world will be awakened because everyone is looking at them, specifically India. So this is why it is important to take Guru Siyag Siddha to the different countries in different languages. With my capability of knowing English, as much as I know, I am serving my Gurudev, my God, Shri Ramlal ji Siyag. So with full sincerity and honesty, I am putting up my own experiences while taking these sessions with the grace and blessings of Shri Gurudev Ramlal ji Siyag. If there is any kind of mistake I do while reading or pronunciation or explaining, that is fault on my part, but I still ask for the forgiveness of my Shri Gurudev, gracious Shri Gurudev and lovely Gurudev Ramlal ji Siyag. He is kind enough and keeps forgiving me for my wrong pronunciations and if I do any mistakes during the sessions. and I always bow down to his holy feet for the forgiveness if I made any or if I am committing any. So I pray to my Gurudev, he show me the right path if anything we are doing is not in the proper manner of doing these sessions. So I always seek his blessings and guidance, and with his guidance and uh, with his lovely force of which making me able to do these programs online with share online with all of you, those who are living outside of India. With his holy grace I am doing these sessions, so everything is dedicated to him. Everything which I know or I'm coming to know about things is only because of his grace. Let's start our today's session. Today's session is very much a second part of our yesterday session. If you are watching this session, I request you to watch the yesterday session, because it is most important to watch this session after watching the yesterday sessions, because it is a continuous part. We do these sessions in a limited time, half an hour time. Sometimes time goes to 45 minutes, but still this is very important. You watch the first session and then come to this session. Okay, let's start the second part of yesterday's session. I'm just giving a 4 lines recap from the yesterday session. Gurudev said, I came to know later on that day, maybe 5-6 lines. On 31st December 1983 at about 5 am, the entire northwest India experienced strong tremors of earthquake. All doors and windows made rattling sounds. I felt a strange type of a shock and suddenly sat up in my bed. I came to know later on that my Gurudev had left for his heavenly abode that day. At that particular hour, on reading about the earthquake at the time of the death of Jesus, my memory flashed back to the earthquake of 31st December 1983. Only future will explain whether it is a mere coincidence or there is some secret involved in this similarity of these events. Hardly had I been on the job for about a year when I had an inner Adesh command from my Gurudev, seek retirement from service and complete my work. So what work is given to Gurudev we have discussed in yesterday's session, and who was Guru Baba Shree Gangai Nath Ji is revealed in yesterday's session, that there is no difference between Jesus and Baba Shree Gangai Nath Ji, and what Jesus has given the prophecies about the Comforter, that is the mission of Gurudev at present. This is what is the assignment for the Gurudev from the Dada Gurudev. That clears from my own experiences and the writings of Gurudev in his books and in his speeches that there is no difference between Baba Shree Gangai Nath Ji and Lord Jesus. Accordingly, I took voluntary retirement with effect from 30th June 1986, and have since then, by working according to his dictum, been attending on him and to his cause. I had accepted this Guru given assignment after taking a decision at his Samadhi that losses and gains would be his, and that my labor would be fully cared for. I perfectly realize now that I might have at times erred in doing the job given to me by him, but his kind self has always remained pure and forgiving. I had an opportunity of direct realization and seeing some particular references from the Holy Bible during the year 1984, about which I have already written in detail in the chapter entitled Will Send Another Comforter. Since the word Shiv had been unwittingly translated into Hindi to mean telling instead of showing, therefore much of my time was unnecessarily wasted in trying to clearly understand this ambiguity. A matron from the Northern Railway Hospital, Bikaner, very kindly gave me a copy of the original translation of the Holy Bible. Its study set my doubts at rest. I had been constantly receiving directions and guidance from my pious Gurudev to go through some specific references from the Holy Bible. They were shown to me so that I could compare them with the fundamental principles of philosophy of Vedanta, according to which I had to do my sadhana spiritually performance. And I now train my disciples accordingly in doing their devotional practice consonant with these tenets. But to have had occasion to directly realize and seeing certain references much earlier than receiving directions to go through them later on is an amazing fact whose validity can be confirmed by the wisdom of the innumerable learned people having true faith in the preaching from the Holy Bible. I would like to mention in this behalf a few specific references. Up to this, it is very important. It is very important to uh, mention my own experiences because I was doing Hindi session today, where I realized that Gurudev's mission was specifically to let Western people capable or make them capable to realize, to see the truth. Gurudev once said, you know, my work is into the West. I am the Guru, I'm the master of West, and so he went to the West also to give his teachings. And when I realized the importance of being awakening of the West, Gurudev once, his disciple Elizabeth, once Gurudev asked her, when she realized the truth about the Christianity, the religion, and the preaching of the Gurudev and the mission of the Gurudev, Gurudev asked her whether Elizabeth is ready to tell the Christian people, to people those who believe in Christianity, that what is the truth. And then she said she may not be able to tell the people the truth because the people may not tolerate her. So Gurudev said, yes, that's true. They may not tolerate her, and the work, the uh, the witness which she could have been be she could be the witness of transformation, and the presence of the comforter, the coming of the comforter on the earth could have been verified by her, but unfortunately it did not happen. Similarly, Gurudev has a mission to awaken not only one or two person, and it's not about me in India who is awakened, and uh, people can have a full faith on me, that because I live in India, and we already looking towards West. The people, those who live in India, they are not looking at Indian saints. So who am I? I am nobody. Even our great saints in India, those they have been given the great prophecies about the time and avatar, when they will come, and how will be the time. But nobody pays attention to their prophecies. So a small disciple, what he can be uh, do to take uh, attention of his countrymen. So it is more important for us, being a disciple of Gurudev, to take his mission to the West. Every disciple of Gurudev says, you do your meditation, whatever experiences you go through, whatever transformation you go through, you tell people, you tell your nearby people at least, so that it can be expanded. It will automatically reach to the West. When you will share with each other, it will expand. So my duty is to tell people whatever I can do with my full competence, or with full my potential. I am sharing my experiences and my knowledge and my awakening with all of the people. I hope this session reaches to the people, those who need to be awakened and need to be realized, and seeking a real guru or a master, or the waiting for the comforter. So this is what is written over here. Gurudev is trying to make us understand that Gurudev came as a comforter, not to predict the future. He is here according to the mission that he will make people aware of see future and past, unlimited future and unlimited past. So we are doing that part, and I hope we reach to the maximum people. Gurudev next says, therefore, being by the right hand of the God exalted, and having received of the Father the promise of the Holy Ghost, he hath shed forth this, which ye now see and hear. See and hear. The Acts chapter 2, verse 33. And she brought forth a man child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron. And her child was caught up unto God and to his throne, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Therefore, Rev chapter 12, verse 9. Therefore rejoice ye, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, who to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that the hath but a short time. Rev chapter 12, verse 12. And when the dragon saw that he was cast onto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth a man child. Rev 12, chapter 12, verse 13. And to the woman were given two wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into wilderness into her place, where she is nourished for a time and times and a half, a time, from the face of the serpent. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman, that he might cause her to be carried away of the flood. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. This particular lines I have just read is the prophecies made in Rev. I don't know what is the full form of REV. Just written the REV, chapter 12, and the verses from 5 onward, 5, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16 verse. This particular prophecies, Gurudev has written his life experience when he was very small child, and his mother was working somewhere, and there was a small hut, and Gurudev was in the hut. So there was a huge flood, and everywhere there is water, and only the mother and the child were were in a position not to get out of that flood. It was very sure that the flood will sweep them away. But with the grace of the earth, as Gurudev many times told us, that even from since the birth, the earth association, the help from the earth I always received. But the dragon who was cast out on me, the dragon, he used to attack on me from the back, and he kept on doing that, but he could never hide from my eyes. And now he is being more cunning, but he cannot hide from me, so he used to attack on me. But the earth was always in my sport from since my birth. But from the 1984, the sky, because after the Siddhi, the attainment of Krishna, the sky is also sporting me. So now he is not capable to attack me from anywhere, and he is attacking on me, and he has been cast out on the world, on the earth, just because his time is very short, and he is very tense about it, that his realm is going to end. So he with his angels is poisoning all the earth and with the darkness on the earth, but he will not be successful, because the comforter being there on the earth now. So Gurudev tells us the story what happened in his childhood when he was a very small child, And the same thing written in the Prophecies. And what happened when there was the flood, which was cast out by the Seth and that serpent? There was some kind of tremor in the earthquake, some kind of the earthquake, small earthquake, which split the earth into two parts, and all the water, all the flood just sweep or went into that vent which was opened in the earth. So earth soaked all that water in once, and the mother and the child was saved. After that, Gurudev spent his childhood in a different place, at his place of grandmother place, which I need to be more clear about that. And that is what that is written. And the woman and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. This is the same happening which happened exactly in Gurudev's life when he was very small, and his mother was working somewhere, and then they spent his time somewhere else. They shifted from that place. This is the truth about prophecies made by Rev and Gurudev's life. The great shining black serpent has been terribly tormenting me in my life since I saw it in 1983 for the first time. In the beginning, it kept attacking me openly, but now it follows me stealthily and cautiously to look for an opportunity to strike. It, however, is now afraid of retaliatory attack also. Retaliatory attack also. The serpent cannot get out of my sight now because I have decided to fight a decisive religious war against him. I have set out alone in this world war with immense faith in God and with this confidence that religion has been victorious in all ages and will always be. By God's grace, I have been already successful in realizing and seeing this act. Proving prophecies from the Holy Bible is the job of those persons to whom this work has been assigned. My duty is to convey the message of truth only, and this I shall keep doing till the final victory. I feel that all people will have to perform their duties. Gurudev says it's not my mission, it's your mission also to his disciples. He says it's not my mission, it's your mission also. So we consider this is a command from our Gurudev, and all of Gurudev's disciples, they try to reach new people every day. We do much of promotion of Gurudev by as much as we can do. We tell people and we make them aware of Gurudev's mission and meditation and Siddha. And it is an order or command from our Gurudev that it's not my mission, it's all of your mission. My work is to bring forth the truth, and now you know the truth, take it to the world. Okay, so Gurudev says, and I shall keep doing till the final victory. I feel that all people will have to perform their duties. Power of the earthly element or the mother power was with me from the very beginning. Biblical saying, and the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. Further, strengthened my confidence. But in the absence of support from the heavenly element, from the sky element, or ether element, or the heavenly element, there was a way left open for the attacks on me. By unmotivated kindness of gracious Sant Sadgurudev, that aspect is also completely cooperating with me now. No power in the world has the strength to escape from the devastating effect of an unfailing weapon like Sudarshan Chakra. Shri Krishna has the weapon of the Sudarshan Chakra. So Gurudev says nobody can escape its attack. Time alone shall confirm the truth. I have come to the world for not making any prophecy, but to prepare prophets for the future. I have commenced my assignment. This is most amazing important line when Gurudev says, I have come to the world for not making any prophecy. The Shu word which we discussed yesterday, the Shu means to show you, to make you capable of seeing. It's not about telling you the truth, it's about making you capable of realizing the truth. So Gurudev says, I have come to the world for not making any prophecy, but prepare the prophets for the future. I have commenced my assignment, the work which is given by Baba Shri Gangai Nath Ji, being a holy Jesus. So this completes this chapter. The most important secret has been revealed about the mission, about the Gurudev, about Dada Gurudev, and it's most amazing experience for me doing this session, and biggest revelation or biggest experience I have come across so far. Okay, so this completes our chapter, and time is almost 9:26. Tomorrow we will start new chapter, Spirit of Truth or Overmind Godhead. The chapter is very small, but the content is so vast, and we will try to start. We will start tomorrow the next chapter, and let's see what we get, what secrets Gurudev reveals in the next chapter. So till then, let's hear the Sanjeevani mantra in Gurudev's voice and keep chanting the mantra to take his blessings and guidance.
Kling, Krishna, Kling. What does yoga mean? Yoga means a union of the soul with God or the universal consciousness force. What are the benefits of Siddha Yoga? Siddha Yoga heals, cures or frees the body from any physical illness, adds various forms of cancers, diabetes, arthritis, asthma, and even genetic disease like hemophilia. In the case of disease such as AIDS, which attacks the entire body, the patient may experience internal kriyas like sensation or heat, electricity or tingling. According to Siddha Yoga philosophy, the divine power awakened by the enlightened Guru gets transmitted through his blissful voice to the listeners, irrespective of language spoken by the Guru. This divine power transmissions occurs smoothly and remain unaffected by the language being used. The regular practice of Siddha Yoga strengthens the immune system. The Kundalini acts as a protective shield of the immune system and wards off the onslaught or recurrence of any disease. Impact of Kundalini awakening. The Kundalini makes the practitioner perform kriyas that are specific to his needs. With this cleaning, the practitioner is cured of all kinds of chronic and even terminal disease such as HIV, AIDS, cancer, arthritis, etc. and genetic disorder like hemophilia. Mental application too are completely cured and stress is completely relieved. Kling, Krishna, Kling, 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 Kling, Krishna, Kling.
This is divine mantra in divine voice of Shri Gurudev Ramlal Ji Siyag. You must keep chanting this mantra as much as possible, and further steps, the basic of Siddha Yoga, and If you need more information, you can put a message and I will send you the more detailed sessions on Siddha Yoga. So that's it for today, and we will meet tomorrow at the same time around 8:30 or 9, and we will start the new chapter. Till then, to all of you, Jai Shri Gurudev, Jai Shri Dada Gurudev.